Hello everyone, this is Clossi and welcome to Daily Game Review number 65. Today we have MahouShoujo 6Q versus NewSnow 4Q. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So White went ahead and played Tengen. So normally guys, if you want to improve, do not play moves like these. These moves are only for fun and not something you can really learn too much from. If you wanted to play Tengen and play an aggressive game, normally you play it as black, but to play it as white, you're going to be quite a bit behind, so there's no reason to really play it here. Alright, so white's playing a very aggressive game. Black you could actually still ignore and still play an open corner, and you're still perfectly fine. Locally, this is also fine. Alright, the normal response, go take another corner. Yep, and black is still winning because this side is not equal to black's corners. White takes a corner. Alright, so black has a clear lead already at the start of the game, and that is because white played Tengen and tried to play a fast approach in an aggressive game, and black just played simply, and so now black has a lead. Now white's going to try to play something like this, but this is no big deal. We can simply play a normal Joseki variation and still be fine, which white did. Since you're going to expect this result, probably I would choose this one and then play this way. You can see it's a little bit better combination for black. And if white chooses to play this one, and then like this is actually the wrong direction. You can see the C10 stone has lost its meaning. This area is not that big because black has 0-3, and black can still do a slide at some point, or just a 2-space extension. And so white's combination isn't nearly as good as it could have been, so this means this is the wrong direction for white, which is good for black, and it's very easy to just come in and reach this area. So probably I would choose this Joseki. Alright, this is still fine. Just a little flat for black. Pushing up is not the way to defend. To defend, you can actually just play a Nobi or a 1-space jump, or you can ignore in general. So this is actually not Sente completely. So you could choose to ignore this and just play something like this and be fine, because the worst white can do is this move, and then you can just connect, and you're fine. So it's good to know your Joseki here. This may be a little bit early to try and do something to white, especially since there's so many white stones and white's so thick. I think it's a little too dangerous to play so close to this thickness right now. This is an interesting idea. It's playing on the line of the influence to reduce white. So probably this is okay. However, if white plays this way, white will have something to attack. So I think a simple move, like you've been playing, something like this, is perfectly fine. Then you can do something like that later. Remember, the corner, then the side, then the center. The center's last. The center's really small. So we play this way. So white got a little bit greedy with his influence here. White, you should try to counterattack. Use influence to attack, not to make points. That is not how you use influence. Be very, very careful next to thickness. Just fix. You don't need to be going in so deep. Otherwise, you're going to get cut off and get attacked inside of white's influence, which is what white wants. You need to be very careful when you're inside of white's framework and white's area. See, white does cut, and now black's in a little bit of trouble. If white plays here, which is the tiger's mouth, and you play table shape, you can see white slowly surrounding black in a very, very effective manner, and that is because black, you played a little bit too slow with this move. Also, you can Atari here and make the tiger's mouth first, and that way you can escape. This is more effective locally. Alright, saving the stone's not the important place to play. Rather, you could try and use some forcing moves around this, like so, and trying it out this way. Or just the jump, or just an Atari. You don't want to save the non-important stone, because if white plays this, which is the vital point of black's shape, now black's in a little bit of trouble. And if we try to run away, you can see white's going to attack both groups at the same time. So this has 2 weak groups for black and only 1 for white, so therefore it's good for white. Okay, This cut doesn't quite work though, because if white just plays out the simple variation, let's see if he does. Nope. If white just plays out this way, you can see this result really damages these 3 black stones. And also, there's so many cutting points for black. This seems really, really dangerous and really, really bad for black. However, white chose to play this way. Black, you need to watch your cutting points. You've been damaging yourself the whole time in this fight. So now you can see white has even better shape than the previous one, and black is still filled in, and black still has cutting points. So black, it's a complete disaster for you. That is because you lost track of the important stones. The important stones were these stones. You need to save the important stones first and play your forcing moves. Don't worry about saving every single stone. That is not the way to play here. Here, it's just get out. That's your goal. Save these important stones and get out. That is your goal. That's what you need to do. However, in this case, you actually damaged yourself too much by saving these stones over here, and now you're in a lot of trouble. This is not a Tetsuji. You're still forgetting about the important stones here. So what happens if white just plays a move like this? Well, then you're pretty much dead. And this is so many points. Also, you have too many cutting points and too much Aji to try and attack white like this. You are defending. Don't try to attack your opponent and try to kill your opponent while you're defending. Defend. Make sure you're defending. A counterattack to defend is fine, but it has to be defending you. It has to be protecting you and helping you. Otherwise, your move is doing the complete opposite of what it needs to be doing. You do not attack with weakness. You defend yourself. You can't attack and kill something or profit when you have so much weakness that your opponent can just easily counterattack and destroy all of your potential profit. Therefore, attacking with weakness is really, really bad. And make sure you stop doing that. That is a common theme in this area. Just simply play here. This way, you can defend yourself and still be fine. Just fix yourself. Your cutting point still looks a little dangerous, but maybe it's okay for now. Normally, you don't want to give your opponent these types of moves. So probably a tiger's mouth this way would be better. And if he tries to push you this way, well, now you're attacking him while he's pushing you. Okay. White defends. Stop trying to save every single stone. This is the problem. This is something that you cannot do. This is probably what's preventing you from improving right now. You need to think, what is the important stones that I need to fix right now? Well, these black stones and these black stones. These are weaker, so go ahead and fix these. All right? However you can, just fix them. Doesn't matter if you lose something in the process, just fix the important stuff. Okay, you fixed. Okay, now let's say white plays something else. No, now you need to come back and fix these. Okay, once you fix these, white lives. Okay, but now you're fine. Okay, now you can go back to playing a normal game, which is something like this, and black's winning. But you have to fix yourself first. Work on fixing your weak groups, and then you can do something else. But you running like this is how you're going to die, especially when white's playing something like Tengen and wanting to attack you. You're giving whites too much to attack, too many ways to potentially profit by attacking your weakness. There's just too much weakness for black to play this way. And this is how pretty much you're going to lose this entire center. But there's 3 weak groups. Usually something dies when you have 3 weak groups. And white hardly has any weakness at all. So black, you really should defend yourself first before doing something else. And now it's way too late to try something like this. You just got yourself killed. Still ignoring the weak stones over here. Defend them. Defend yourself before moving somewhere else. This is not the shape. This is the shape. When they go here, you go here. And if they go here, you extend. This is the shape locally. You need to take that stone. Otherwise, he can extend down and kill you. Watch your cutting points. Fix yourself before moving along. Fix your shape. Can't play somewhere else when you have so much weakness. See? Cutting point. Okay, got a little bit lucky there. Table shape. Fixes the cutting point. If you go here in white cuts, there's an Atari. So maybe there's some Aji here. You don't want the Aji when there's no reason to have the Aji. Okay. So this is a problem. Yep, this cut works, doesn't it? Oh, white messed up. White should have gone. And if black goes here, I can just go here. Let's see. And then white. White made a little bit of a mistake. Okay. Here. Okay. Yep, gotta watch your eyes. Oh. This doesn't work for black. Because it's an Atari. So black died. Okay, game over. So black, you've got to fix your weaknesses first before moving along. That is your biggest mistake in this game. White, try not to play so crazy, because if black had played simply, you would have lost very easily. If you want to improve your game, then play normal stuff and figure out how to use the normal stuff, and then work on whatever weaknesses pop up when you try to use the normal stuff. But yeah, black for sure. Fix before moving along. Defend yourself. Don't try to attack with a weak group. Don't try to save every single stone. Give stuff up if you need to, but protect your weak stones before moving along. That is the biggest thing to take from this. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.